Hello and welcome, my farts from another butt. It's SJB here, and we are currently trying to do something absolutely crazy. We're trying to run a cargo play on Chimps using the Inferno ring. Now, before we actually get started, before you guys press that like button, before you guys subscribe, which I know you guys are super excited for, please do me a solid. All right, we are currently running a charity competition for Battles 2. And if you guys want to be oh so nice and hook me up, I would really appreciate it. Use my creator support code in Battles 2. Now, I do want to point out that obviously I like to use my creator support code in BTD6 as well, but Battles 2 is where it's at right now. All the money that all the money that's being donated to charity is going to be funneled through Battles 2 with a total goal of $25,000. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little more information about that before we kind of like get going in here. The #1 creator gets to pick which charity it actually gets donated to. And while I don't have a specific charity in mind yet, I want to donate money towards animals. I want to help animals out. I feel like there's way too much suffering in the world. I feel like animals get the brunt force of it way too freaking often, and it's really sad, to be honest. And I think any way that we can like help end animal suffering. I know that like $25,000 isn't going to end animal suffering, but every little bit of money that you can donate towards helping animals out is a win in my book. So that's my goal. If you guys want to help me get there, that'd be fantastic. If you can't, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I know that not everybody's got a couple dollars to spare, but if you do have a couple bucks, even just $2, you can do that. And then in addition, NinjaKiwi is trying to say thank you for doing this, and they're going to give us special cosmetics. So just by doing anything, contributing any money whatsoever, you're going to get special cosmetics. If we're the #1 winner, though, we're going to get a bonus special cosmetic on top of that, made specifically for us, which I'm kind of excited for. So, yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to mention on that. Hook me up, help me out if you want to, and let's have some fun today. So this is Cargo. This is a tough map. I'm going to have to go for a quick Gwendolyn here. We're going to go boom, boom, put her down. It's a tough map because we've got Bloons coming out of one side, and then Moabs coming out of another side. So you have to figure out how do I get Bloon Poppin' Power over here, while also getting Bloon Poppin' Power sort of near the back of the map over here, while also still keeping up with most of my Moab Poppin' Power being over here. It's just tricky to do, right? But I think we can pull it off. And we're going to pull it off by doing a quick texture play. Now, we need to focus on long-term gameplay. So we're going to focus on trying to get our Poppin' Power towards this general area, rather than focusing over here. But of course, we can't do that completely, right? We still gotta pop the Bloons. So for now, it's gonna be kind of a pseudo in-between kind of situation. Either which way, I'm feeling pretty comfy here. I think round 15 is gonna be the only tough round for us, but we got a cocktail for it. So if we can get a cocktail going, I feel like, dude, there's no freaking way we're gonna lose here. There's no way. Everybody go cocktail a little early. I'm gonna also move my cocktail to the middle section over here. I feel like it's gonna get a little bit more kind of group attack to it. And even though it's not that important right now, the next thing I want to go for is a camo detecting good Bloon Poppin' Power Tower. We gotta go for this quick crossbow. Alright, he's kind of goofy because he's not really gonna help us out long term, but right now he's gonna be really solid for us. You can be popping all the group Bloons and all the strong Bloons, which of course you get a lot of them around 19, 20 to 20, like 31, 32. Just get a lot of really high tier Bloons like this. We're going to go for the very quick shots as well, and now we've got a good chunk of Poppin' Power here. All we need to do is clean up with our random chunk of stupid conglomerate over here. Plus, we needed camo detection, kind of. Gwendolyn can kind of get camo detection, but it's so sketch. I just don't like it. I don't want to deal with it. So instead, we're going to go for the hot shots here, and I think I'm going to try to save up straight for a Ring of Fire. 3780 this early on in the game. Tough to do, but most likely manageable. All right, round 28 looks a little tricky, so we're just going to use our cocktail. I don't want to lose on a stupid round here. I mean, technically we have lead Poppin' Power here and here, but there's just a lot of Bloons that don't get popped by the strongest tower that I have right now, which is this guy. So, again, look at that. When you get one Bloon, it's like, you could probably handle it, but you never know if you're going to just mess something up or miss or something. So we go. This is kind of like the only tough round for us right now, and then we're going to have a Ring of frickin' Fire, boys. Alright, I'll wait on my cocktail if I even need it. Let's just use it. Why not? I'm like literally overkilling here just so I can make sure, confirm I've got my Ring of Fire ready, and we do get it up. So the thing about Ring of Fire here, and the thing about Gwendolyn, is they're an amazing combo. Gwendolyn's going to give 10% extra attack speed to our Ring of Fire if we're on range. So you're going to see when she heats it up, we not only get one buff from Gwendolyn, but we get a double dip. We get a double dip. He's going to do extra damage on top of attacking extra fast. That is amazing. Amazing against the Bloons. Okay against Moab, specifically with our tiny little range here, which the Moab is not going to be in range all that long. So, the Moab is going to be tricky. What do we do about that? Well, I was thinking maybe we go for a heli. Here's the tricky part. Where do we put the heli? Normally, heli's great next to Gwendolyn, but I really want to make sure that I get a village later on to make sure that I can get kind of all my towers inside of the range over here. So, I just don't want to overdo it. I'm going to have to just throw my heli pallet a little further away. I'm going to throw them down, just random. I know I'm not going to get those bonuses, but I want to make sure I'm getting the village bonus as well, so I'm going to put it down like right about here. I really want to leave myself enough space, just to be honest. I really want to leave myself enough space. Now, I should mention that our only camp protection at this point in the game is still this crossbow with a little bit of Gwen support. So we could go for the camp protection on the heli pallet, but honestly, I'm willing to risk it. I think we can handle. I think we can cocktail at the right time here. And I think this is going to allow us to get a quad darts pursuit heli instead of a middle path heli, or force ourselves into a middle path heli. So here we go. It's got some greens. No big deal. Look at that. We popped camos. No problem. And now we can get ourselves straight up into a Moab shove with pursuit, by the way, so we don't have to control them at all. Nice. Now I could patrol them. At this point, patrol is not a bad way to do it. But straight up, I mean, if you got pursuit, dude, it's going to be so much better. The thing is, the only thing about pursuit is it can get a little funky right around the ring of fire. Like, it might not work out perfectly, but it's going to be good enough for us. So before round 40, though, I just want to point out that the Moabs, again, are going to come out over here. So you're going to want to move your cocktail over here so we can throw the cocktail on top of the Moab Bloons and actually get them popped. So I'm going to speed it up for a little bit, but as soon as this Moab starts to get a little bit more damaged, I'm actually going to slow it down a little bit so I can make sure I time this properly. All right, so I know it's a little bit boring, but once you see that third loadout, we're going to go cocktail, blow it up, and boom, boom, we take down the Moab. All right, now camp protection, again, going to be a little bit trickier for round 42, so we're going to start getting our village ready so we don't have to worry about camos ever again. Oh, we can put it in range. Yay! All right, looks good to me. Right about there. I'm going to go for the radar scanner as soon as we get it, but again, we're probably going to have to cocktail. But this time, we're going to have to cocktail over here, so micro is actually required here for this strategy. Or is it? Radar scanner. Radar scanner's up. Sweet. So we don't even need to do that. All right, let's move the cocktail back. Boom, boom. I definitely want to pop Moabs more than Bloons. Ring of Fire is going to handle the Bloons for the rest of the game. Like, straight up, the only rounds we're not is 63, 76, 78. Like, other than that, you pop all the Bloons. It's just a fact of life. All right. So at this point, Junk Drum's probably required. Just going to get it. Now forever, we're going to get those bonuses for everybody, which is cool. In addition, we do have the ability to put a couple towers over here. So I'm thinking probably Boomerang and probably also, oddly enough, a Wizard. All right, I was thinking the sucky thing is we don't get the bonus for the Dragon's Breath Wizard, but he's still a really good addition to our team. So as long as he fits inside of the range of the village here, I'm going to get him. Yes, he does. Woo! All right, so I need some mid-game towers is really what I need. And I need the mid-game towers to be just supportive enough to pop the Moabs and pop the Bloons up to about round 75, 76, and I can kind of gauge where I'm at. So I know that I'm thinking long-term here, like the next 30 rounds or so, but this is like the really important part. So we're going to go for a quick Dragon's Breath. And I'm going to get that, it's already got cam detection. I think a test match is probably still better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll go Intense Magic. And then for this guy, we're going to go for a bottom path. Boomerang. I want to get a Moab Press. I want to send Moabs backwards, and I want to just do a little bit of damage with them. So we got a Moab Send Back, or Shove Back, and a Moab Send Back. Good squad here, boys. And then again, Bloons, not even worried. Not worried at all. All right, check this out. Moab, no micro this time. Easy. Take it down. Now we know every single Moab coming in here should, hopefully, get taken down easily just like that, as long as they're spaced out. Once we get to group Moabs, it'll be a little bit different, but I feel still pretty good about it. Finally getting to multiple Moabs, as you can see that we're still doing a pretty good job overall. They're starting to get a little bit further, but once they get to our Dragon's Breath, they're still getting owned pretty hard. So I'm still not worried. I think the only round we're going to have to worry about is round 63. And even though I told you guys Ring of Fire is going to be so solid it can pop everything, 63 is a different beast. It's just weird, but it doesn't always work perfectly. So I got a couple thoughts here. I can either go for a decent level sub here and use him for my extra Moab Pop and Powered Edition. Or I just say screw it, try to use Gwendolyn's abilities and just try to survive round 63. Now this could be the loss of our Black Chimps medal, but I think I want to risk it. I'm going for that biscuit, boys. If we try to spend too much money here, we might not afford Inferno Ring before we actually officially need it. And this is a $50,000 tower. He's expensive. Every little bit of money you're wasting is awful for you. So I'm going to try to not squander my money. We're going to try to save it. We're honestly going to try to survive, possibly until Inferno Ring with maybe nothing bought. It's insane, but we might be able to pull it off. Okay, we got a BFB coming up over here. Not expecting it to be a problem because of the Moab shove. He's got almost infinite slowdown for BF. Yeah, he's got infinite slowdown for BFBs as well. In fact, it's actually kind of sucktastic because I want him to get closer so I can damage him faster. But then I don't want him to be too close to the front of the map because we still got to do this. So Gwendolyn, cocktail ability, yeah, worked pretty well. I'm gonna have to be careful though. I gotta save Gwendolyn's both of Gwendolyn's abilities for around 63, and I'm gonna have to use them 3 total times. As absurd as that is. So go heli pellet back in pursuit. He's actually not doing as great as I want. I just want him to hurt Moabs. I might have to block him in place, as unfortunate as that is. I'll have to watch this. Ooh, yeah, look at this. We got a reinforced Moab coming up in now. 2 reinforced Moabs. Holy crap. I kind of want to use my cocktail, but I can't. I got to put you on follow mouse, bro. Follow my mouse. Reinforced ceramics, no problem for us. And 63 is here. We're going to move the cocktail back to the corner here. And we're going to have to use that kind of early. So Ring of Fire plus the cocktail plus the heli pilot. Oh. It's still not enough. So the good news is I don't have a Chimps medal at all, so this is going to be a gain for us, but it does mean that if we ever try to go for the Black Chimps medal, we're going to have to adapt our strategy, possibly getting something else that just can pop ceramics better. I actually don't know which way I want to go with this, but I don't know, dude. Let me think about this for a sec. All right, this is going to be a really weird thing. I'm going to build 1 Glue Globs Glue Gunner. Now, it doesn't matter if we lose 20 times in a row here, as long as we beat round 63 eventually. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to build 1 Glue Globs and see if we can slow down just a couple ceramics here. Oh, crap, the cocktail's at the wrong spot. Oh, I know the problem. Primary training, primary mentoring. I think that might straight up be the answer. I was trying to hold off on that for a little while, but let's see. Let's see if Inferno Ring is just going to dominate. Without the cocktail, no. But, all right, change plan. Ballistics Missile. Infinite Pierce. I'll still get at the primary mentoring and training, but I cannot see how this possibly loses, dude. If this loses, I'm going to be very upset. I already had the sub and everything, so there it is. Infinite Pierce is what we needed. I think it has Infinite Pierce, if not very, very close. All right, Keg Blast, easy peasy, no problem. I guess since we already are here, let's get the advanced intel on it too, so we can just blow things up anywhere. And check this out. Ceramic Destruction, dude. Oh, I forgot the cocktail. Oh, I forgot that cocktail! Okay, we're going to move Gwendolyn's cocktail down to the very bottom here, which is not normally what I would want to do, but I want to try to get the Ring of Fire to do as much damage on the high-tier balloons and then clean up the low-tier balloons with the Gwendolyn's cocktail. And it does seem to work out pretty well there. Keg Blast, again, should annihilate, no problem. Takes a little bit of time, but not worried about that. And then Cocktail, we gotta use it again. This Ballistic Missile is just not powerful enough to do everything here. Speed it up, though. We're using the heli pellet as a cleanup tower still. And we finally make it happen. Holy crap, 60 frickin' 3 guys. Ridiculous. Now, at this point, can we go all the way? That's the question. We gotta earn another roughly $27,000. Not cheap. Big time money here, but it's a big time tower. So if we can take down 65, I'm not afraid until around 75, and then by that point, I'm hoping Gwendolyn is going to get a little more powerful, and she can maybe support my towers a little more and make them even beefier. I think she makes them more powerful fairly soon, too. So, yeah. In addition, it's probably worth it to move my cocktail down here. I don't think we have to deal with any big balloons until around 76 again. Big balloon rushes until around 76 again, so everything over here is probably better off. All right, looks good for us. Let's try to ride this out. We're halfway there. All right, things are going pretty well overall. We're $14,000 away. The cool thing is I don't feel afraid anymore because I already lost the Black Chimps medal. So if I got to replay him around, it doesn't feel bad. But at the same time, it just feels almost lame that I have to keep trying that. But you live and learn, you know? You don't expect every single time that you're going to walk into a map and just beat it first time, every single time, and just dominate, right? Especially trying to pull off something a little goofy. Inferno Ring on this map is not exactly an ideal tower, even though I think it can be used. So, yeah, we're $12,000 away. We got some tough rounds coming up, though. Round 75 in particular is probably the toughest round for us. 76 as well, though. If we don't have the Keg Blast ready, it's going to be tough. I don't know if we can handle what we currently have, but I'm hoping. 10K away, too. That is awesome to hear, man. We could spend a decent amount of money here and try to earn our money back in round 79, because it's a big, big, big round. All right, so here we go. We're going to definitely have to use our cocktail here. Might have to keg blast, too, but again, I really, really, really don't want to, unless it's an absolute necessity. I'd rather play it through twice than try to waste it. All right, we got some tough balloons coming in here, and yeah, we blur. All right, I think maybe I can end up microing just a little more effectively with hand-built micro, basically. So, yeah, that's good for the one Moab. I'm going to try to keep this guy in the back here a little bit. Keep these guys kind of separated a little bit. We got to use the cocktail on the reinforced balloons, though. That's just too freaking many of those guys. And then keep the BFBs kind of separated a little bit. I'm going to pop them out one at a time, if possible. There we go. Still going very, very well. Cocktail's eventually going to be gone, though. And it's a slow process, but I think there's still 2 BFBs left, which is kind of unfortunate. I do not want them to pop at the same time here, if at all possible. Oh, they popped at the same freaking time. Oh, they popped at the same time. All right, what if I keg blast? Still with the keg blast? What? All about that Moab glue. All right, this has gotta work for us. There's just no way it can't. Moab glue is just so freaking dominant. So we've got this all going for us. We got the Moab glue slowing everything down. It looks good so far. I'm going to swap my strategy to the back for a quick second here to let everything actually get a little bit further on the map. Actually kind of want things to get further for a little bit. Yes, letting each balloon get popped individually almost. Moabs, when they're nice and slow here, feels good. Ring of Fire is just dominating right now. Bloons are going to try to sneak through, but they are not going to get through. We got, what, 2 or 3 more BFBs left? 3 more BFBs. We still got our cocktail. That's the good news. All right, we got 2 of them blowing up at once. We got to use the cocktail. When you got 2 BFBs blowing up, got to do it. And this is the last BFB. Should be easy for us. Round 75 is completed. Guess what we get to do? We get to keg blast round 76. Make it nice and easy on us. And now, 2 more rounds, and we are there. Round 79 is such a big money round that we're going to be able to afford it for round 80. I'm kind of excited, man. As long as we can double keg blast round 78, life is going to be good. All right, big chunks of balloons here again. We have to be efficient with our micro. It's just the answer. I'm sorry, it's just got to be done. All right, big chunks of ceramics here. We keg blast perfectly. Don't even have to worry about it. We're going to get it back for the second camo set here. And just note that I did plan ahead accordingly, and I've got everybody basically in range of my village. The only person that isn't in range is my sub and my dart monkey. And I guess this guy, but who cares? My main towers, all my big boys here, are all in range of the camo chicks, including my my glue gunner here. All right, so the BFB's coming out. That's actually not a problem. Keg blast is ooh, keg blast is not up yet. Keg blast is not up yet. Purple balloon scaring me a little bit. All right, keg blast is coming soon. When these ceramics popping? When we popping? When we popping? All right, we're gonna go like this and this. We're gonna just double dose it. I want to make sure I take them all down. It looks like we. Oh, what? I almost can't believe that a keg blast. A keg blast. I mean, Gwendolyn, come on, bro. Cannot take down these ceramic balloons that quickly. Dang, that is pretty wild. Okay, but it can be done. I'm just going to do this. Move my cocktail over here. I think that's going to be the answer for us. In addition, I can slow this guy down almost infinitely. I think we're going to let the ceramics die first, and then we'll pop the BFB, hopefully. They pop at the same time, no big deal. Plus, I can hopefully time this just a smidge better. The earlier I press it, the better off I am. So, there we go. Early keg blast. Let's cocktail it in addition. Oh my god, the fire got absorbed by a purple balloon, but it's still enough this time around. And we can move this back to down here. Now, we're only a few $1,000s away, but luckily 79 is a big balloon round. All these rainbows are just money, 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 money everywhere. Delicious amounts of money. So get it with some BFBs, but, I mean, look at this. We're going to get Inferno Ring by the end of the round. Boom! Inferno Ring is up, and now life is not automatically easy, but boy, does it feel good to have this puppy on your team. All right, not only does he have the ridiculous popping power of just being anything in range here is just deleted as far as balloons go, but he's got that meteor shot. And the meteor shot is going to do a great job against all the big balloons. So, like, specifically things like his oh my god and stuff normally would be kind of problematic. Not with this guy. He does mega damage to it. All right. So at this point, I got to kind of figure out what I want my other support towers to be. I've got a lot of Moab slowdown, and I think we got to kind of continue with that that idea. I think Comanche defense, Comanche commander combo might not be a bad idea. The bad balloon might be a little tricky for us because he's going to have to get popped in the back over here, of course. But just one Comanche commander and then kind of prep for the bad. That's kind of my basic idea. All right. yeah, let's ride this out. Feels very, very good. Very, very comfy right now. I am not afraid of the Bloons. Almost at all. But Comanche defense, not a bad idea. Comanche commander, yeah. I mean, we want the slowdown, really. DDTs, though. Looks like it's going to be a big problem, right? DDTs are always a big problem. But we got the Moab to slow him down. We've got this guy to sort of do a decent amount of damage. And I'm actually hoping the Comanche commander is not going to be bad against them. Just sort of mildly helpful against them, at least. All right, our next big hurdle here is going to be DDTs. So things have been going all right so far. The kind of nice thing is once the Bloons get kind of far on the map here, Comanche commander Comanche defense kind of takes over and does extra Bloon damage, right? Which is kind of a weakness at this point. If I don't pop the Bloons over here, this guy's no doing nothing. I mean, he's not popping super ceramics or anything. Not popping DDTs, not popping nothing, not doing that much overall. I mean, you can tell, but don't have to deal with a lot of Bloons in general. But I don't have Comanche commander money yet, so ooh, DDTs. That was not bad, but I don't know how 93 and 95 is going to go without a commander. I need the money, man. I need it quick. Unfortunately, helipilots in general are not the greatest against DDTs for some reason. They're just kind of bad. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to wait until round 93 or maybe even 9. Ooh, Gwendolyn just got to level 20. Firestorm does hugely increase damage now. But I'm going to wait until round 95 likely to use my Comanche commander, because if I need to, I could swap out my strategy a little bit. I don't have to go Comanche commander. He's not at 100% necessity in my strategy. He's just kind of a want, right? He's like just a cool little idea in my head. All right, 93 DDTs this time around. They got the slowdown. We do enough damage. All right, I mean, 95 might just be easy enough for us, dude. I like the slowdown too. All right, let's wait till 95. We'll do Comanche commander, but I do have to be careful because this is a good test for round 98. Like, what's going to happen when we have to deal with big chunks of Bloons? We're going to Firestorm kind of early here, which is not what I really love to do, but I want to get it back for the next round in particular. So here we go. Cocktail on top of big chunks of Oh My Gods and everything. We got tons of money here. Don't forget, again, no Comanche commander yet. This is just with my 4th tier heli pilot and the Inferno ring. Just dominating. That's a big Bloon round, dude. We dominate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy Comanche commander. If he just beats 95, no problem. Not going to mess with it. I'm happy. Okay? If he struggles whatsoever, I feel like I've got to swap my strategy completely. I don't know what I want to swap it to. I just know that I need to swap it. All right, we got DDTs kind of warping us up the butt here. If I already lost on Chimps mode, or if I hadn't lost yet, I'd be very afraid right now. But you know what? That's not bad. Also, I never even got the globs here. I never even got the globs, boys. All right, so we got some extra cash. We got to worry about the bad. All right, and I think there's one way we got to deal with the bad. It's got to be with the first strike. We're going to have to just warp it out of existence. All right, or at least kill the DDTs on the inside. So we're going to try to time it properly. And then we can deal with a little bit of extra Bloons on round 97 and round 98. So that's not horrible. All right, this is a very good combo, though. I really like Inferno Ring Comanche Commander. I love the combo. All right, 97. We're just going to use it, blow up the first one. I'll get the back for round 98 here. Honestly, probably wasn't even necessary, but what you going to do? All right, we got enough money for, I think, another first strike. You know what? Let's make this bad nice and easy for us. All right, 13 grand. I'll get the advanced intel once I get the first strike. We got to time these abilities, though, properly. All right, we're going to use that cocktail in just a second here. We got the Oh My Gods all on top of us right now. I'm going to Keg Blast as well, because this is just a lot of Bloons to deal with. We got first strike ready to go. I'm going to use it on 98, because I don't know if it, you know what? Screw it. We got it covered. Let's see if we need it for 99. If not, save it for 100. All right, DDTs this time. We got a decent amount of... Uh-oh. Blue splatter. First straw! No! So we can't even afford a snowstorm right now. So we're going to try to see if a quick first strike is going to just beat the first DDT, double dip him right in the middle there, and just let us clean him up? No, not at all. Most important thing for me is most definitely the Moab glue and the relentless glue. So we're just going to try to buy that upgrade, see if it's going to help us out. Again, I'm going to try to first strike time this puppy, and we can use the advanced intel again to just get range kind of across the board here. We're going to see if this explosive glue is going to help us out quite a bit. First strike does do a decent amount of damage, but it's not doing that much residual damage here. But it looks like it's probably going to be enough here, and it is. Relentless glue for the win. We've got one first strike here. Ready to go. We're going to pop it down, but we're going to be careful. This is actually kind of a weird way to play it. Like, I probably should have just waited. Oh, wait. DDTs get popped anyways. We got the cocktail. Oh, the cocktail's in the wrong spot. Oh, no. Keg Blast. near the bottom. Ba-blammo! And we take down the bad anyways. The first strike was very helpful, but did not pop the DDTs like I wanted it to. And our monkey star is that Inferno ring. We make 900 money, 10 eggs. But it did take us quite a while, and I don't know if Black Chimps Metal is going to be possible with this strategy at all, man. It took us too many tries on round 63, and we had some trouble near the DDTs hardcore. And don't forget, if you guys want to hook me up and help me out, you can press the like button, you can subscribe. Those are all great things, but use my creator support code on BTD6 and Battles 2. Battles 2, a portion of the money is going to go towards charity, and if we win, if we earn the most money towards charity, I get to pick the charity, and I think that's really cool. So hook me up, help me out, and I appreciate you guys so much. Have a wonderful day.